Do you know most people don't fail in content creation because they are bad? They fail because nobody taught them how to think about it. If you're trying to create content, grow online, or build something digital and you feel stuck, invisible, or inconsistent, then this video is for you, because what's holding you back is not what you think it is.
They say dreams take time, but we speed it up. Creations where you bloom.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fashion Creation Studio. This channel is for anyone who is trying to create content, use AI, or build an income online without losing themselves in the process. This is very important because we all want to grow online, grow our businesses, grow our incomes, but it's not as easy as it seems. So many times people will tell you, oh, content is easy. Content is not easy. It's very, very difficult. And that's why I created this channel, so that we can structure ourselves, grow our businesses online, and earn income online without burning out, which is the most fundamental reason why many people give up on content creation. So if that's something you would like to be part of, why don't you go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and turn on your notifications, so whenever I upload a video, you get notified about it. Let's get into the real deal. What brought us here? Through this is not the first channel I'm building. The first time I started content creation, I was at least consistent. Then later on, I drastically slowed down, because when I started, most people told me, oh, you have to upload videos twice a week. So I tried uploading videos twice a week. It was so tiring. Most of the times I'll feel tired, I'll feel burnt out. Many a times I'll be feeling that pressure, like, I haven't uploaded this week, I haven't uploaded this week. So all the time, I'm always in a panic mode, anxious, overwhelmed, and everything. Worst of it is finding your content. Yes, you have spoken to ChatGPT. Maybe you have ideas you have given to ChatGPT and you've left it there. You have not taken it, copied it to somewhere else. And you come each time, you have to scroll down looking for those topics. It was so difficult. And to be candid with you, I felt so burnt out. I felt like I was doing too much. I was getting so worked up, and still I'm not getting the views. I'm not getting the likes I need. I felt like I was getting so worked up, but I couldn't see my efforts reflecting in my views, and that drains me day in, day out. That's why I had to start figuring it out. I had to start asking myself, is this how I'm going to be creating content, feeling burnt out, feeling overwhelmed, feeling anxiety? All these things that slowly leads you to depression, or the things that will make you feel like a failure. These are the things I was going through day in, day out. I can tell you for a fact, most people think content creation is all about confidence, creativity, and being loud. But it's not. It's all about understanding attention, structure, and human behavior. The biggest mistakes beginners make is to think that content creation is all about self-expression. It's not. It's all about communication. You can have the best ideas in the world, but if people don't understand you, or if you don't know how to put it out there, if you don't know how to structure those ideas, people will naturally scroll past your videos without hesitating. I used to say there is this thing that is called fake it until you make it. This fake it until you make it is not all about you faking anything. It's all about bringing that energy. I know many a times when we shoot videos, we don't have that energy. We don't feel lively. But you have to bring in that energy to your videos. I mean, that enthusiasm. Many people lack that when shooting their videos. I always ask myself this question. I also scroll past through people's content. What makes me stop and watch their content? I mean, is it all about their charisma? Is it all about how they structure their points? Is it all about their editing? I ask myself all these questions. What is making me watch this video to the end? That is what made me realize that the first thing in content creation, when creating content, is to think like the viewer. Never ever think like the creator. I mean, think like someone who is viewing your content. If someone is viewing your content, what will make them stay hooked to your video? What will make them watch that video to the end? That is the first thing you think of. Don't think about yourself. Think about what other people might be thinking when they see your video. What will keep them watching your video to the end? That is the very first point you have to take into consideration when creating a video. Think like the viewer. Second point you have to take into consideration when creating content is, don't create content that you love or content that excites you. Create content that is going to help someone out there, or content that people are in need of. Do not create for yourself and entertainment. Try to create content that people are going to be interested in, people are going to watch. That's the most important thing you have to take into consideration. Thirdly, as a beginner, I'll always advise you not to stick to one niche, but sticking to one niche is very important. Do not confuse this. When you are a beginner, you can try different contents, but immediately you notice the kind of content your viewers are hooked to, or they keep recommending you to create, stick to that content and take it as a niche. Do not continue creating different types of contents. Stick to one once you notice it's working for you. Good content has three things. It stops attention, it gives clarity, and it makes people feel understood. These are the three things you have to take into consideration when you're creating content. When I started creating content, I thought consistency alone would fix everything. I posted and nothing happened. Then I slowly realized that it's not all about impressing people. It's all about trying to be clear with my explanations. What changed everything is when I stopped to impress and started trying to explain. If you should take one thing out of this video today, write this down. Take note of this and remember this whenever you're shooting your content. Before you shoot, write one sentence down you want the viewer to understand. And if you can't write that, then don't record. Make sure you find out one thing you want the viewer to understand, or one thing that will help that viewer. Then you're good to go. Finally, if you want to learn content creation, AI tools, and digital business in a calm, clear, and sustainable way, then go ahead, subscribe to this YouTube channel, turn on your notification bells, because every week I drop videos like this, and in our next video, we'll be talking about how to start content creation without burning out. As you can see, this channel is about clarity, not noise. You don't need to be special. You need clarity. You're watching Fashion Creation Studio, and see you on the next one. Bye!